Hard-fought NBA battle. Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA. Well, Coach, something you love about watching games, it's observing the dynamic of these NBA matchups.
Yeah, I like watching great guards challenge the bigs. I like watching defensive stoppers switch on to a star player. You never see the same story develop twice.
Now Denver's starting five. Bilal Coulibaly out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Harper in at the point guard position. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Really played well against Orlando in his last game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
And he knocks down the first one. Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, B.A. certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Here's Harper. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Outside Wembanyama. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
First quarter, just over a minute played. George against Coulibaly. Clock at 6. George with the bucket.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
Outside Sharpe. Back to Antetokounmpo. Outside Sharpe. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And here's Caruso outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, when he's able to find a shot he likes, Caruso can be pretty effective from range.
Caruso against Sharpe. Up top, Ayton. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Green. The Heat have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. George outside for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 6. Pass to Ayton. Outside Sharpe. Driving in. Much to the fans' delight, Stan, Shaedon Sharpe's dunks are already legend in some parts.
Well, B.A., he does stuff that makes you shake your head, and it gets a ridiculous amount of airtime. Certainly an entertaining young player to watch.
That free throw good from Sharpe.
And another exciting young player from Canada. Shaedon Sharpe is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
Thompson, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Both free throws good from Sharpe. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Green with a screen on Antetokounmpo. For three, George drains the triple. George has got his second bucket on the night.
Well, he's got the hot hand, and he's scoring with confidence right now.
Ayton passes to Sharp. Outside Coulibaly. Up top Ayton. Outside Sharp. Here's the three. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
An aggressive response by Sharp, refusing to let the opposition get the better of it.
Back to Westbrook. Miami moving it around. Pass to Thompson. George in the post. Antetokounmpo's there. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Harper. Back to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 4. With the fadeaway. Rebound Miami. Victory eluded them last time in Denver when they faced the Nuggets.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back to you.
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. So it's Denver now. Miami making their last shot. Back to Sharp. Out to the right wing. From deep, Harper. It's rebounded by George. Miami leading by 6. Pass to Westbrook. Fires the 3. And here's Caruso outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Denver has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Harper. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
And we saw it from Harper in college. He's a 3-level scorer, effective inside when he needs to be.
For 3, Westbrook. Can't get it to drop. Nuggets trail by 4. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Harper. Three-pointer Sharp. The shot off that time. Miami has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to Green. The 3 is up. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Is checked in for Miami. Russell comes in for Russell Westbrook. Now that we have a chance, let's check out the teams that are scoring the most points off turnovers. Miami, number 1.
And when you turn it over against these guys, they make you pay for it. They lead the league in points off turnovers.
Nuggets trail by 7. Here's Jenkins. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Magic in Orlando.
And we can't skip over his role as distributor. Huge impact, making all the right reads.
Now here's George. Williams grabs the board.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Outside Robinson. There's the screen by Marshall. There's the triple. On target from range.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Russell, the pass to Green. DeRozan against Robinson. Shot from 12. It's hauled in by Landale.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it. Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Jenkins. And it's good for two. And now it's just a 2-point Miami lead.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
George against Williams. George with it. 5 points in the game. Fires the three. Gets the three ball to go. George has got 8.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Miami. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. They've got Jock Landale. Najee Marshall is out there with Harper. And it's Jenkins in at the point. Now here's Russell. He's scoreless. Here's DeRozan. DeRozan, forceful inside.
How about the muscle there? DeRozan refusing to let the defense hold him back.
Something teammates love about DeMar DeRozan. He has that clutch gene in him, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., he is fearless in those big moments. He remains steady, keeps his focus, and that makes him deadly against defenses that are scrambling to close out a game.
Here's DeRozan. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. It's hauled in by Landale.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Here's Harper, defended by Thompson. Harper passes to Landale, out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Denver Nuggets. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Toronto Raptors. And then Friday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And that game against Brooklyn, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan, as it should be a close one.
Salon, he's checked in for Miami. Robinson, he's checked in for Denver. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. And here's Russell. No points yet. Pass to DeRozan. No good. Good work defensively by Robinson. Nuggets trail by 5. Here's Jenkins. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Denver shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. So for Miami, Wembanyama's checked in for Salon. Caruso comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Westbrook in for Russell.
What's up?
right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. So it's Denver now, following the three-point basket by Miami. Pass to Robinson from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Now Thompson. Wembanyama screen. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Landale. Here's Robinson. He's guarded by Caruso. Robinson passes to Marshall. Denver moving it around. And again, Denver with a three.
They're having more success with the three-point shot here in the second quarter as they try to cut into this lead.
Clark with the screen. Thompson scanning the floor. Here's Wembanyama. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
Miami making a switch here. Green is checked in.
Well, as we know, Wembanyama has all the tools to become an all-time great. He just needs to focus on becoming more efficient.
Here's Harper. 20 points for him last game against the Magic in Orlando. Antetokounmpo against Green. Shot clock at 5. The putback. Oh, the foul by Giannis.
Yeah, Giannis is a big man. One that can gobble up those boards and make you pay.
Back to Westbrook. Green, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, swiped away. Green against Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Caruso outside. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from deep. Caruso's got 6 points.
Now shooting the three ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Antetokounmpo up top. Green covering. And again, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got 6 here in the quarter. Caruso outside. Back to Westbrook from behind the arc. The offensive rebound. Wow, that wiry strength of Wembanyama.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
making a switch here. George is checked in. And then for Denver, DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Bona. Jenkins comes in for Harper. So it's Denver now, trailing by 4. Outside Sharp. Coulibaly with a screen on Caruso. 6 to shoot. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Jenkins. Knocks down the long J. Jenkins has got 11.
And that play is a great example of why it's important to surround Giannis with shooters. They will get great looks from deep.
Here's Westbrook. Can't cash it in from close range.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
The block by Wembanyama, and he'll lead the league in that category numerous times when it's all said and done.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. And now a look at the teams who excelled at rebounding over the last month. 4th, the Nuggets.
And last month, this team was active on the glass. Really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
A minute 50 left in the first half. 5 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo takes the contact and scores.
Yeah, and it seems like he's getting more comfortable with each bucket.
Out of bounds, it'll be Nuggets ball. And a chance here to check out some stats for Bilal Coulibaly.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
A minute 31 left in the second quarter. Sharp against Caruso. Up top, Ayton. Pulls it. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Back to Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. Rebound Miami. Now here's Westbrook. 8 points in his last time out. Caruso outside. Westbrook with a screen on Sharp. Sharp against Caruso. To the paint. Stolen by Ayton. With the 10-footer. And Antetokounmpo with the basket. On the assist from Sharp. And now a 3-point Nugget lead. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Heat. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Driving to the basket. Pass to Ayton. Screen by Antetokounmpo. It's tipped and stolen by Green. Oh! Green dropping the hammer.
I love the show of force by Green, putting the defense on notice with the jam.
Now Antetokounmpo takes the 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Miami out in front, leading by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the rims at the dunk contest this year.
You know me, I'm a stickler for rating these competitions. If I've seen your dunk before, bad score.
Wow, you're a tough judge for a guy who never participated in the event.
I always wanted to watch it.
All right, guys, we've got to go back and talk about Victor Wembanyama and how he played in that first half. Just outstanding.
You like how he's attacking on the interior, going after those high-quality looks. I mean, they tried to hassle him defensively, but to no avail.
Yeah, many of his points came in heavy traffic, something he better get used to. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
Denver's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Wembanyama out there with Draymond Green. And then it's Alex Caruso. Then there's Paul George. And it's Westbrook in at point guard. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Denver now. It's a one-point game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Maybe one of the tougher covers inside. Don't blame him for the foul on Giannis there.
Can't get the first one.
Well, there's a handful of players in this league who help your team in every way. Giannis is one of them. Offense, defense, rebounding, leadership, everything. He's a coach's dream.
He hits the second from the line.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie.
Miami has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. It's George on the wing. Coulibaly defending. George, no good. The Nuggets shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Coulibaly finds Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 14.
He's a true scoring machine. Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. He is just relentless.
Now here's Caruso. He's got 6. Pass to Westbrook. And here's Caruso. Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray. He's got 9.
And Caruso knows how to catch defenses off guard. Great work off that catch.
The Nuggets trail. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound Miami. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside, Green. Caruso, left side. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Harper passes to Sharp. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. So we'll see Shaedon Sharp go to the line here. It's going to be on Alex Caruso. And that one misses.
Well, for Sharp, it's about shooting a good percentage. When he does that, he's an impactful player.
Pass to George. Now here's Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Miami needs to get off a shot here. Westbrook with the miss. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 2. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. It's the 3rd game of 7 on a challenging road trip. Sinks it from distance.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, stopping Ayton clean is not easily done. He's tall, he's strong, and he knows it.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
It's time to get on your feet. The Loudon section gets free t-shirts for walk-on. It's time for t-shirts.
Over the previous month, we look at the best when it comes to scoring. In the 3rd spot, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
That's good from Ayton.
Well, you look at Ayton. He gives you strength and length in your rotation. There's still no substitute for size.
That one's no good. Miami leading by 4. Westbrook outside. The 3 is up. Westbrook missing again.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Sharp passes to Ayton. Back to Sharp. Pass to Coulibaly. There's the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Doesn't drop. He's 4 for 5. Nuggets trail by 4. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Harper passes to Sharp. Over Caruso. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
But when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Miami moving it around. Here's Wembanyama. Shoots over Ayton. Wow! Victor takes it to him inside.
I just love the ball movement.
The Nuggets have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Sharp against Caruso. Ayton with a screen. 3-pointer Sharp. And again, it's Denver missing.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Now here's Sharp. He's got 7. Pass to Ayton. Caruso against Sharp. Back to Ayton. Here's Harper. The three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Oh, he powers through contact. Wembanyama, impressive.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. For Miami, Clark is checked in for Victor Wembanyama, and it's Thompson in for Draymond Green. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Landale's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Marshall comes in for Coulibaly. Robinson, he's checked in for Sharp. Jenkins comes in for Harper. Here's Jenkins, pounded by Westbrook. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Down low. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Now here's Marshall. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Pass to Robinson. Back to Marshall. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. Back to Robinson. Antetokounmpo outside. Outside Robinson. Shoots over Thompson. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Here's George. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
What a block. You have to admire Giannis's willingness to challenge shots at the rim.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
He misses the free throw.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
Look at who's out there now for Miami. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Clark. DeRozan comes in for Caruso. And Russell is subbed in for Westbrook. And a switch here also for Denver. Williams is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Nuggets trail by 7. Here's Jenkins. He's got 11. Williams with the screen. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Russell, the pass to Wembanyama. 30 seconds left to play in the third. Out of bounds, it'll be Nuggets ball. Clark is checked in from Paul George. And Denver making a change here. And the Nuggets shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. Pass to Landale. Here's Jenkins. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. Rebound Miami. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Elbow. 2.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Robinson. Fires from way outside. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Miami closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Denver looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Najee Marshall, also Jock Landale out there, Harper out there with Duncan Robinson, and it's Jenkins in at the 1 spot. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. That'll put DeMar DeRozan on the line. That one on Marshall.
Personal foul. First team foul. 1. DeMar DeRozan.
1 shot.
Well, he's an old school wing. DeMar DeRozan loves the mid-range, doesn't take a ton of threes, and does an outstanding job picking out open teammates.
Now here's Landale. Pass to Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the drive, and it's blocked by Clark.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Outside Russell. The 3 ball. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Russell. And the Heat lead by 13. Pass to Landale. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
Well, credit Robinson for evolving his game. He's gotten much better attacking off the dribble.
On the wing, DeRozan. Here's Wembanyama. Wemby putting on a show.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
Here's Robinson. Banked it in off the glass.
Proving he's more than just a perimeter threat. Nice job by Robinson inside there.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Green, he's checked in for Miami. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Denver. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
Allie, thank you. Thompson outside. Russell deciding where to go with it. Green, a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Russell, that's good. And the Heat lead by 13.
The aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
To the middle. Thompson with a steal. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Wembanyama screen. Tries it from the top of the key. Thompson, no good. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Denver. Here's Jenkins. They get it back. Landale with a screen to the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Cuts off the pass. Here's Jenkins, guarded by Russell. Pass to Landale. Antetokounmpo against Thompson. Antetokounmpo is doubled. There's the screen by Marshall. Here's Jenkins. The three-pointer off the mark. Miami leading by 11. To the paint. And it's DeRozan missing. The Nuggets have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo inside. Green covering. Tries it from the block. Good D by Wembanyama. The Heat have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Thompson, no good.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Harper passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Harper. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert.
Wembanyama with it. Landale's there. It's stolen away. Here's Harper, defended by Thompson. And that one's good. Harper's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Paul George, he's checked in for DeRozan. Caruso comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Westbrook in for Russell. And then for Denver, DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Landale. Coulibaly comes in for Marshall. And it's Sharp in for Jenkins. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Miami. Coulibaly with the rebound.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Nuggets trail by 9. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Ayton, the screen on Green. Now Ayton. The shot is money.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's George.
And just so hard to stop without fouling. I mean, George can beat you with length, with skill, and with intelligence.
Shooting 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he's able to hit the second one. And that stretches their lead to 8. The Nuggets running out of time. Antetokounmpo with it. Green picks him up. And stolen by Green. It's a one-on-one situation. Coulibaly against George. Outside Westbrook. And there's a pick. 6 to shoot. Can't hit it. Nuggets trail by 8. There's a minute. Look at Giannis go up and get it.
Well, this is what you want to see from Giannis. Your biggest stars stepping up in the biggest moments.
Miami has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
Denver 5. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Shooting 2.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Attention fans, now on the court is your high squad. Get loud and let them hear it. It's T-shirt time.
1:05 left in the game. Antetokounmpo inside, working on Green. Shot clock at 6, and he nails it.
Great intensity from Harper. Ready to get into overdrive when that's what they need.
Here's George. Beyond the arc. The three is in.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Here's Sharp following the three-point basket by Miami. Antetokounmpo. And he gets it to go from the low block.
That is a power play by Antetokounmpo, overcoming the foul and getting the and one chance.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Now a timeout called by Denver. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what's your take?
Their time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong. Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And they go to the intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point game here.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.